26.
Excuse me, who's cooking check?
Denock is going to be cooking breakfast.
Oh, and don't forget about
26. That's his roll.
Shut the
Don't
fuck
forget about
up,
the ping.
Discord! I won't. Let me use Tabletop Simulator. Stop this. Tabletop.
I will be back.
Discord. Discord is keeping on asking me about the whiteboard program. I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about the whiteboard program. I want to play I want to use my game. Stop interrupting my game. How do I turn off Discord notifications? Discord overlay. How to turn it off? Please help. Someone help me. Help me.
You get to settings. The gear icon.
Game overlay. I see game overlay. Turn it off. Turn off. It's not working. That's why it's not working. It's not working. Submit.
submit.
Yeah, close this. Settings. Game overlay.
I've never played Slime Rancher 2, so I'm just gonna crack this bitch open.
Turn it off for everything. It doesn't work.
Oh, this is gonna be loud, isn't it?
There we go.
Just make sure the music's off so we don't get copyright by accident.
What
Ow,
music?
my ears!
What music?
Bear's playing a game.
My God, I was so annoyed. I'm just like everything's set up. I'm so happy. And now let me just open Tabletop Simulator. Oh my God, what do you mean Discord overlay? I can't even click anything. It's just broken. I was so annoyed.
I told you to get it fixed.
I didn't know
You
it was
can't disable
broken.
that.
It never
You
had
can't
an issue till now.
You can disable Discord overlay.
Okay, hold up 1 second. Why is only a single token not working? What happened
Which
here?
one?
Oh shit, no wait, not just a single token. It's a single token and a board that just not... Oh, this board's not working because I moved it. That's not an issue.
Huh?
Anyway, whatever. This board doesn't really matter too much. I can easily find it.
Start. I think I have an idea for when we end this campaign. It's only fitting that you flip the board.
No, I will never flip this board. I will kill you before I flip this board. Litney, we're about to roll death saves for you. I apologize, but I've already failed you in advance.
Joke's on you! I have advantage on that!
I'm sorry, I've already failed you in advance.
What's going on? What happened? Oh, what's going on? I'm here. I'm
I'm
back.
joking.
He chokes on a grape.
No.
Damn, Denock's food was so goddamn good it killed them.
No. She trips on a
Where's
rock.
Wildust?
Solstice is somewhere. Don't worry.
Yo!
Don't worry about it.
How
How could you go missing? I didn't move your art. Astral Mushroom. Oh my God! It's not because I renamed the folder to Last Doctor's Soul, right? It's because I renamed the folder to Last Doctor's Soul.
Vildost's stealth is so goddamn good. He hid from the DM. He hid from the DM. I didn't touch shit on Vildos.
That is funny.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Fine. We fixed it. I'm so annoyed. Nothing else seems to be broken. Let me quickly save this before anything happens.
Going into roll 20 as we speak.
Overwrite.
By the way,
Thank you very much. Okay.
Oh,
by the
God.
way, let me know when and Led has this thing revealing what happened to Litney because it's today's the day.
I've no clue what you're talking about.
I've told you 8 times.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
Payback.
That's Led's supposed to deal with that, not me.
Yeah,
I ain't dealing with that shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
I told you what happens. Hell, I've told Bear what happens.
Well, I don't remember it.
I have short-term memory loss.
You have to deal with that. I'm sorry. I'm too busy panicking.
But you gotta remember, the only person who has a memory is basically me.
Okay,
What?
D&D Fragile Frontier, we're here. Hi, it's me. The person without a
forgot the
DM
name.
role, because I can't be bothered.
Start get dressed.
No, it's too much. No,
Get dressed.
God
God damn it,
shut
Star.
up. I'll take clothes off. I can't. I can.
I mean, the viewership would definitely go up, but I
It
don't think
would
that's
not-
the right kind of viewers.
It would not
Yeah.
go up. The viewership would not go
I-
up. Trust me.
No.
I love-
I'm
There's
not
that
a
point.
VTuber. I should really
Don't matter.
turn myself into a VTuber at some point again. Because the art's really good.
What?
Re-VTube yourself.
Well, aren't you already?
No, I'm
you have a
PNG.
fully
I'm a
functional
PNG.
avatar. have
Yeah,
a
but the
fully
avatar's
functional
not. The avatar's the old avatar. The design's outdated, and it's not as good as my art is currently.
Yeah,
Yeah, plus
but
it
then again,
glitches.
you did have to like spend the fucking hours.
Glitches
learning
is
it
an
and do it
understatement.
all by yourself. That's
But-
like a lot more than most people can claim their own avatar.
Yeah. Lob's got a good point, despite me
Read
barely
that.
hearing what he's saying.
So you're
Oh,
saying I
shit,
should still use the old avatar despite the fact that the
I
style is
mean, you could
not.
use it
the style isn't matched.
temporarily at least.
There.
I mean, you could use it temporarily. At
those.
least you invested a lot of effort into it. I mean,
Wait, do I have to do it
know
now?
you're-
No, when you think it's thematically appropriate.
Yeah, because
That can happen, but that doesn't have to
I'm
happen
at the
right
will
now.
of the DM. I'm at the will of the DM right now.
Cool. I'm
Just
glad
take
you're at the
note of
will of the DM. The
Not
D
times
the
now.
DM is preoccupied with so many other things right now.
To
Cool.
lunch and naked.
Whenever you can work it out.
Okay,
Oh, also, I'm finally not sick anymore.
that's good.
Nice.
I'm gonna increase your
Congrats.
volume because I
Nice,
can't hear
good for you, good for you.
He says
Yeah,
after
I don't
after
know
coughing.
why. Well, I'm still coughing a little
Oh
bit.
no,
but
you're
it's not
you're
as
at
bad
200%.
Okay.
Oh, dear
is it
God.
No, I
better
think it's
now?
on their end, not our end, because I can barely hear them on my end
Okay,
either.
give me a second.
None of us
I
can hear
I
you.
think you might have
I
to
can hear
get
him.
your mic closer to your face or increase the mic volume. I guess.
Yeah. Okay, is it better now?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
no.
A little
Oof,
bit,
there's
yeah,
so
yeah.
much background noise now.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
from his current computer.
You know what? I think
Okay,
it's.
give
I
me a
think
second.
you're audible enough when the background noise is less. I can just listen closer.
All right, and if I do this,
The
normally
background
this
voice
should
is so
remove
much
the
worse,
background
and your
noise.
voice is not better.
Yeah.
This is
Give
why I do
give him
push
a
to
hot
talk.
second.
This is why I do push to talk.
Okay. Mode
I
on
do push the
activity.
talk when I need to.
Pop, mode micro-inclusive.
So, anyways, I guess while we're getting all that figured out, shall we start it off?
Yeah, Dianoc just
So to
fucking
start, why don't
masterpiece.
you guys talk about what you're up to at this moment when the day starts?
Dianoc is cooking. He rolled a 20 fucking 6.
Wait. How strong is the smell? And
I rolled a
with what you-
26.
you know what?
Before that, how did you get out of the puddle?
Oh, that's the neat part. I have to roll a dex saving throw. Hold on.
No. I like to imagine that he's still in the cuddle puddle, but he's cooking.
Hold on. I'm rolling a stealth check.
Components, custom, support.
All right. Okay.
I
Is the
think it would
background
be
noise gone now?
No.
No, it's still there, it's still there.
Alright, cool.
Shit.
Yeah,
Would it be with considering
What
the
about now?
situation, would it be with a disadvantage?
No, not with disadvantage. I can't think of a reason why you'd have disadvantage.
Considering you were tangled up in 4 different wolves.
And that's the reason why he has to roll.
Okay. How
Fair
about now?
I like to imagine and
Still the same.
We're still getting
Oh.
Nope.
radio interference.
Now it's
It
gone.
does. I
How
will
about
say
now?
It's only when you speak.
Cool.
Okay, that's at
Okay,
least
so
something.
we've gotten some fun things prepared today. So Denox making breakfast after getting disentangled from a cuddle puddle of wolves.
It took a while, but he got out.
All right, how about now? Is it better?
Oh
now?
my god, finally,
Oh
yes.
my god,
yes.
it
Yeah,
was?
yeah,
Oh my god, that's
yeah.
amazing.
Now
All
it's
right,
good.
I
Now
just
it's-
enabled the background noise filter from on Discord. Normally I have that turned off, but since my voice mod doesn't work anyway, yeah.
Hey, is it possible to
Cool.
load stuff? Additive load. Yes. Where's? Give me a better notebook.
I hope my
I'm
is
I
my
know
hearing.
volume
you
all
didn't
right too?
say. I don't know. I know you didn't say it, but I couldn't help to hear. You
Hold
said
up, what's that
loot
sound?
stuff.
What?
Is Oh my god, I'm hearing the sound of something perpetually falling.
How?
I feel like that's
Oh.
our
I
IQ.
additive loaded in some new a new modded textbook, but it seems to have loaded into the table.
Bear. Star's starting to hear their brain cells falling. It's all over.
Wait, what? What do you mean brain cells? Star doesn't have any.
What the hell?
I
There's
don't know
I
some.
that.
find it hilarious. That
Okay,
you were
so there's a
milliseconds away
random
from destroying
figurine.
him.
There's like 2 random figurines somewhere in all of this mess that got deloaded. And
Meanwhile,
guess what?
Vilmos somewhere.
Every figurine I can see is properly loaded. You know what? I think this is amazing. Just all of this art we've compiled over the months.
Just Vildos walking by, then all of a sudden, and he just gets fucking
Okay.
dematerialized.
So, okay, now really quickly, this is important. I need to introduce you guys to something. I need to introduce you guys to what today is going to be.
Cool.
Mark box.
So, whatever you guys are doing, we'll figure it out later. That doesn't matter. It's not important. What I need you to know.
Also, can you turn on the stream so we can see what's going on in the
Tabletop simulator.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's what
We're
it's
not
called.
used.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're not using it right now because it's
so we
included.
can see the chaos.
Don't worry, there's no
Yes.
chaos. Nothing's there. Actually, you know what? While you guys are looking Tabletop Simulator, just have a look at culminatively everything we've added in the past multiple months. Look, like all of
Oh
these.
boy.
We have these maps where all of our characters are. You know, we have like just tons and tons and tons of tokens. Like all tokens, like Laviante's already got like access to like
Monty
whatever.
Sinrak.
Yeah.
God,
Star,
I forgot he sat like that.
Yeah.
I think you can
We got Sarah with
unload.
2 versions of art, and where's Sarah's
Litney
mom?
with-
Sarah's mom isn't here.
They're in the NPC blob, I believe.
No, they would be here next to Sarah because why would I not put them there? Exports V2 PFPs.
Start.
She does have the PFP right here. I think it got unloaded for some reason.
Wow.
That's not Olga. That's Sarah.
It's just bigger, Sarah. You just made them bigger.
Don't worry, it'll get old.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I don't want you to
inevitability of
ever
death.
say that again, Star.
The inevitability of death.
Here.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Here we got Olga. I think I just never put her in.
Cool. She's in now.
For shame.
So let me explain to you what today is. First off, I'm going to show you in actual Roll20 because this is what you're going to be interacting
here.
with. So,
All right.
I would like all of you to come down here to the newest little board. Now,
Oh.
you might be wondering, what is this that you see? Well, it's a kind of a depiction of an overhead view of the Winter Fae. Maybe it's a bit more colorful than this. Yeah, sure, fair enough, but we are looking down at dirt. But that's not what's important. What's important is this. Ta-da-ta-ta-da-dum. You might recognize
Oh,
this
no.
from Naviandi's campaign, as well as something I previously did in my campaign. Well, guess what? Unlike before, where you could only pick one step in a time, I've decided to make the entire board visible to you and not based on RNG. So now you guys can happily sit down and plan out the route.
Okay. Immediate
I
question, Star. Is the boss fight prepared?
Yes. Now,
I say.
now one
Oh, thank Christ.
important note. You guys might notice there is one specific spot right up here. That is a long rest. And now you might be wondering, why is there a long rest on this board? That is because you will not, if you will not be allowed to have a long rest until you finish this board, other than that one specific spot. If you are to attempt to take a long rest, bad stuff will happen. And
Cool.
also, I would like to immediately bring something to your attention. First off, the prophecy of, Sarah's crush, Mary, being stabbed is not 100% bound to when Sarah sees her. So, there's no guarantee that you being there late will mean that it happens late. And second thing I'd like to point out, there are certain points here on this board that add or subtract days. Actually, you know what? I should, just to make this neater, I'm going to remove the grid. We don't need it.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum. How do I remove
I'm
this
half
grid?
tempted to see about the
Give me 1
Cambry
second. There you
game.
go. Save. So basically, we'll be taking track of how many days you travel, which is... Okay, hold up. What happened? Why did everything turn white? Oh no. Okay.
You deleted the board.
I'm
That's,
so annoyed.
that's
Go to
weird, I can't
tokens. Delete this
Why
stupid
did you get rid of
text.
the?
The text was in. I was trying to click on the text. I'm sorry, because it was hiding
Oh,
actual
that's
text.
why.
Okay, so
Sorry, my
basically, I hate this so much. Everything was nice. Everything was perfect, and then you guys had to screw something up.
Sorry, we?
You decided to get rid of the fucking.
Specifically, don't I go accusing the others?
Yeah.
Don't blame us for your ineptitude.
Who do you think you are,
You need to
Twitter?
drag it a bit more
Start-
north, I think.
Star, you fucked up the map.
There we go.
So did we get like this? So did we get this like map from like Vildos or something like that?
Why is no? There's no map. The Feywilds, the Feywilds have no map.
Cool.
I don't know why
So,
the board colors like this now. You know what? Here, enjoy this.
This map is purely meta.
This
meta.
map purely exists in your collective minds.
It's meta.
So, have you played Inscription? It's basically the same.
Yeah,
the
no,
same
yeah, this is
principle as
Inscription.
Inscription.
Oh, I hate this
Yeah,
color
basically,
so
yeah.
much.
Thought so.
Why is the color changing? There you go. Except this color. So, the rules are very simple. What happened to the grid?
I think we should all agree that it's a good idea to
There's no grid. Enjoy this. So now let me explain. The rules are extremely simple. You just need to get to one of these 2 points at the other end. Okay? And your journey, basically however long you guys are taking, whenever you guys go to a point that says 2 days lost, that means basically that means we add 2 days to however long it'll be until you return. So 2 days lost, 3 days lost. Basically, that means you're delaying your trip. You're going slower.
Vildos wants the boss fight.
Yep, same.
So you guys,
Yeah,
you guys can have a moment
except
to
the
plan
nice.
out your route. Sit down, talk about it. I'm just gonna go and like try to set things up on my own. I'm also
Personally-
have
First
I
step-
also have this board here.
the-
I think we're all in agreement. It's the boss fight. We got to go to
No,
the
no,
boss fight.
I was thinking about going through the maze since we have people with
Oh,
high enough
If
perception.
we go to the maze, I am jumping out my window IRL.
For some,
I
no,
also-
let
see
me
that on
I
Glow
also
Box
like-
later.
was
stop,
you.
stop, stop. Let me explain to you. The maze is not a board you actually go to. The maze is literally just
Oh, thank God.
we'll roll some dice. So
There's also the
if
fact
we-
that that's a
Oh,
bad
okay.
idea.
for no
Case.
reason, I'm going to use Sarah's mom as the token for a party.
But
By the way, also the maze is probably not a good idea given the fact that we will be adding or subtracting 2 entire days, and then
Yeah.
it
Pretty sure-
immediately leads to dangerous terrain and combat, and most likely Cambry.
Why are
Or
there
high-risk combat.
two solstices? Why
I-
are there two solstices?
I have a
I grade
small.
them
I
out
have a
as
few small
a
notes.
wide vote for how we should go.
I have a few small notes for you guys because you might notice if you go up past the treasure. The treasure says 2 days saved, by the way. You know, past the treasure, you might notice high risk combat +1 stat. What does that mean? That means this is a combat encounter which I'm making that might get 1 or 2 of the party killed. I mean, might almost certainly get 1 or 2 of the party killed and might even lead to a TPK. But if you survive it, you all get 1 more stat point. Alternatively, over
quick
here, you might notice above a game with Cambry, it's saying, I'll give you 1 of these coins if you live. Those coins are the coins which you can use to either give yourself 1 stat point or basically remake your character sheet.
I don't know. Are you sure? D-Knock might want that.
I need it.
I
I need it. Fuck it, we're going to
Okay,
Cambry.
Yeah. Also, a quick question regarding this
And I
long rest.
also have one
buff.
question, but go ahead first, Solstice.
Yeah. Considering it's in the straight in the middle
lines-
of.
Both lines will allow you to take the long rest spot.
I know. I meant more like, could I go here than here?
Hold on 1 second. Let me look at you. No. No.
Because
No.
the path between these
No.
intersect.
Nope. It's very important. You know that you can't intersect paths. That's why they're 2 separate color lines.
Got it.
This
Just
is
wanted to
not
know.
an actual map. This is a conceptual map.
So
Basically, I'm allowing you guys to plan out your journey, but you can't cross lines.
Yeah,
So,
we're not
if you
playing
guys
snakes and
decide,
ladders here.
if you guys decide to go the safe route where there's no chance of combat, it'll take extra time. But the only way to get to the rare magic item from there is to go to the high risk combat.
Yeah.
And I will warn you, the high risk combat, it is legitimately going to be me throwing all the magic shit at you guys. You might think
boy, I
it
can't
very
wait.
You might think it actually borderline unfair.
Okay. I think I know the safest way we can go without shirking in time. I wanted to go through the maze, but the boss route, long rest, Cambry.
Honestly, boss fight either way is kind of the best option here because we get every single capability to do basically whatever we want. Then we get 2 days saved as well as treasure, and then we kind of get the ability to, fuck our ass up in multiple ways. But either way, when we get to that area, we're most likely going to be able to have a lot more capability than because once we get to 2 days saved, we can choose whether we want to risk it or not.
Well,
will be
Yeah,
bad.
and also
There-
remember, combat takes fucking like 5 sessions every time, so
Yeah.
Don't worry. I
So-
intend on. Well, I can't do anything about your guys' turns, but
I will
I have
be
plans.
completely honest. 90% of the reason why combat takes so long is me.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
For my combat,
I will fall on that. I will
okay,
fall
for
on
my
that sword.
combat, I intend to make it a lot easier, a lot faster at least. So basically, the
there is
enemy
a-
might have a lot less health, but it's also going to do an insane amount of damage. So you guys have to be prepared for that.
I can't wait.
I'm learning from
also the
Laviande.
possibility. There's also a possibility that this boss may be Camry.
No, it's Cambry's over there.
I'm saying because
No.
mean,
No,
Cambry is
we
way
won't
too
fight
fucking
her
strong.
until-
No, it's not.
You
No.
might notice that Cambry doesn't say a fight with Cambry. It says a game with Cambry, and she'll give you a reward if you live.
Yeah, I'm gonna state this right now. If we're fighting against Cambry, I'm running. All right, that's what we're
Okay.
doing.
Okay, but first, squishies. Hey,
What?
Get,
Yeah.
get 14 tip HP for my inspiring leader.
Ah, yes, that's
You
right.
have to specify who.
Okay, so Laviande, you get one. Razzle gets one. Litney gets one, of course. There's Linda.
Oh.
Laviande, Razzle, Litney, Linda. I need one more.
You can give it to me if you'd like.
Vildos or Denoc, you have to specify here.
Vildos doesn't need it. He's basically your guide.
Yes, and I'd rather not the guy die.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, he was.
By the way, you are going to have to either play Vildos or Denoc. I won't let you play both.
I know. I'm playing Denoc.
All right, so then if Vildos isn't going to be fighting, then Denoc.
Yep.
Those are the 5 that will get at 14 temp HP.
Okay. Temporary HP. 14, you said?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, because wait. Did it go up since we? Hold on, let me double check the inspiring leader modified.
Yeah.
Because I know it's it's equal to my intelligence level and charisma, if I'm remembering correctly.
Right. So is it 14?
I'll be right
Okay,
back.
so
I'm
8.
gonna go get
What
the-
level are we again? Are we level 8 now?
We're level 8.
Yes.
Yeah, we're level
yes.
8.
We're
So
level 8,
okay,
I
so
gotta
that
update
actually
these
goes up.
sheets.
Yeah, I also got the Warcaster feat, by the way. But that is okay. 8, 13 from plus 5 and plus 2 would be a
15.
17. Everyone gets 17.
17. Okay.
Yes.
Add 3.
Big number got bigger.
It did indeed. So what is going on in camp right now is Denoc is currently making food, as I've said many, many times.
With the passive perception, you notice the Necromancer is floating towards the food, like
Why is that?
you know,
Solstices?
comically. Hey,
Why does Solstice make
Because
all these things? Is this the ball? Is
There's
this
not-
the route
I
you're
smell
taking?
food.
Am I the
Guys.
only one that is hearing star lag?
Am I lagging?
Yeah, he
No.
is being
yeah,
a bit
man.
robot.
I don't know what my internet's bad today. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. As for why all my tokens are out, it's just which path I suggested. Just to make it easier. And it seems that everyone agrees that this is the path we should take.
Okay.
Simply because it's the one with a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done anything in terms of social stuff though in the camp though. In terms of our
Do you
I just
guys
like
want to
to imagine,
spend time on that or
what's
what?
the-
Do you guys want to spend
well,
time on
it's
that?
one of those,
I was planning on it.
You know,
mostly
you know
because,
what? We're
it's
not in a
feeling-
rush. Feel free. You guys have the floor.
yeah.
Oh
As
my god, this
Denoc-
spell is so funny.
As you
what?
know, once you're cooking, you notice Litney's comically floating towards you. You know, like those old cartoons where they smell something good and they just float towards it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She looks hungry.
Very well.
Not
She can wait until the food's
salivating,
done.
It's been so long since I've had something to eat.
Yes,
She
well, I
ate
thought it
yesterday.
best to make something to
I mean, yes.
eat
Hmm?
here, given the fact that I haven't cooked in a while.
Oh yeah, I guess. Did you say? Did you always know how to cook, or did Sylvester help you with that?
I learned from my. I've learned in my past, not with Sylvester.
He would always make such good food. You just see that reminiscing look on her face.
I believe it. In fact, the only person capable of matching Sylvester in cooking was me. At least in our
Litney
camp.
look like Litney has this look like. Well, now I want to try.
You can have it once it's done. Not yet done with it.
Just the puppy dog whine.
I'm gonna kill him. Her.
Step take them now.
You can eat the food when the food is edible, but I want to eat it now. Here, have this shoe.
Look,
Stop
look.
taking this.
She may be
Step
one of-
kill them now. Kill them now, please.
she may be one of the oldest people here, but she is also quite immature at times. I love that about her.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's currently cooking outside the dome right now. Mainly because smoke. I don't want that would be a problem. But yeah, he looks sort of disheveled slightly and like kind of just awake barely.
Awake.
Is-
Parentheses. He doesn't want to.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just slept in the dome for the first time.
Lenny just blinked. You slept? Does he still? I'm guessing, and for brevity's sake, he still looks kind of the same, just a little translucent.
Yeah.
But
he does.
Aren't you an elf?
Not anymore.
Oh God! So that's what all that. Why you look so spectral-like.
I got an
Yes.
idea.
Hmm?
Roll to see if you still have moss or flowers in your hair.
You know what? I fucking will. What would that roll be exactly? Yeah. So what?
Luck.
Luck?
High,
Okay.
20 high roll. Your hair is pink and green. Low roll, you barely got anything on you.
Cool. Oh
So
boy.
he's bald.
So yeah, that's a
Oh, pretty
17.
He got buzz cutted.
Just fucking.
17. So it's a combination of your old hair color plus cherry blossom moss.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, Litney suddenly realizes that like she has this look. She's trying to hold very hard to hold back a laugh.
Enoch doesn't seem to notice nor care.
What happened to your hair?
Oh, slept in the dome. Solstice has dogs.
Well, I knew that, but never knew that about Gaki and Freki.
Yes, well, it was a very eventful night.
Same. By the way, I was curious about. I had a talk with Sir Vildos.
He like looks over towards you, raises an eyebrow.
He says you probably also have figured it out already, but what kind of undead is he?
He like goes, I found out a while back, but out of nowhere, Dinok jumps as Vildos goes, but it's not important, right, man?
Look, no, look. No, it kind of is. As Dinok knows her face get a little bit hardened, and as she's looking at him,
Dinok will like look towards Vildos and Litney, realizing this is just no, not something I want to get involved in. He'll go, well, I trust him. I don't feel like I have a lot of reservations about Vildos. Thank you, buddy. But, and Dinok goes, but he isn't. He's my dad.
look.
If he wants to tell you, he can tell you.
Litney just sighs. Look, you clearly aren't a threat that aren't plotting anything ill towards all of us, but it's just I need to make sure. I'm cautious when I meet strong enough people like you.
Vildos will respond to you, actually, Litney, and go, well, don't worry. I am not conspiring against you. Although he'll like look to like the horizon and go, fate seemed to have other plans. For you, though, all you need to know is when you get yourself situated, I'll reveal myself when the time is right. And as for this kid, he like nudges Dinok, kind of looks a little annoyed at that. He goes, you can maybe get some information out of him. You are his sister, after all. I have no control over him, and he'll disappear in like shadow.
Wait, doesn't that technically make it?
Litney, he just says, Lynn was right. He is weird, and that should kind of raise some flags with Dinok as he says that. Like just not the Lynn part.
Yeah, he does have a response as Dinok just goes, I'm sorry, Lynn and Linda knows about Vildos?
Then you think like, wait, did I say Lynn? Like she looks obviously confused when you mentioned like Lynn. Huh. I was sure I said Lady Linda.
You said Lynn.
She still looks confused. Like she believes she said one thing, but obviously said something completely different.
Well, either way, I'm just about done here, actually.
She does bring up it was Vildos that said that said that even though he's not the same person Lynn met, that he remembers some sort of promise.
At that, Dinok does like stop, like full stop, before like looking over at Litney and just kind of just going, Uh, okay. Well, mind getting the rest of the group? I believe I'm.
Very well. I will. She's going to go get the others. What are the others doing?
Well, are we about to take a long rest? I don't
We
know.
just
We already
did.
took our
Oh, no,
long
we've
rest. We
already
finished
done.
it.
This is morning,
Oh, okay.
and
So
for some reason, everyone's taking their time to socialize right now.
will we? Do we have time? Like just time for a short rest before we go?
What happened?
We've already
we just
taken a
had,
long
we
Well,
just
rest,
took a
so-
long rest.
No,
We just had a long rest.
I'm asking if before we go after. Yes, I know we took a long rest, but I'm asking if we get if we have time for an extra short rest after that.
Probably not.
Well, we are
Oh,
he is
I understand. They're asking
he's
for
current-
during the trip to the other location.
Nope.
Well, it's out of the Feywild.
Not.
If they can take short rest.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
Not at all.
All right. Well, I can't show off my spells then.
Traveling in the Feywild is a nightmare. Even with a
It is.
guide,
Yeah.
even with a guide,
Okay.
there is no such thing as a peaceful journey unless you are a lord or a upper
Well, in
lord.
that case, La Viande is being then in that case, La Viande is being a little bit careful. She's not like showing off her new spells. She's just
Yeah,
sitting in
you
a
will
corner
get.
picking her teeth.
Yeah, don't forget
Yeah.
you will get one free short rest in the middle of combat at some point because that's Linda's ability.
Hmm.
And then if you
Yeah,
guys
but I'm not wasting.
yeah, once you guys take the second long rest, you'll have another one. So remember, the plan currently is you boss fight, get the treasure, long rest, then Cambry, and then you get a magic item. That's the plan right now, from what I understand.
We might be going to Cambry. We've not figured out if we're going for the mystery encounter, the high risk combat, or Cambry.
Look, we need to get back as soon as possible, and we can't afford losing 3 fucking days.
That is
Yeah.
true. Hence the reason why
And
it's probably
we-
going to be high risk combat or Cambry.
Yeah, and high risk combat is for basically the same thing you can get from Cambry without combat. Is sure Cambry might be a difficult game, but it's still not combat.
Combat. It depends on the
entire
ability.
party is specialized to combat. The fuck you on?
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. It depends on what kind of game and what kind of combat. Combat could, as Star said, really kick our teeth in and, be completely unfair. But it's also the fact that I'm going to be honest. Do you want to deal with a
listen,
jigsaw
you
type
guys.
game?
I would
You
rather
guys,
deal
listen.
with a jig.
Listen, you guys. Here's my point. Regardless of what we take, we have already, by that logic, kind of already agreed to take the boss fight. So let's just take it one step at a time, and we can decide if we're going for the
Anyway.
high risk combat or Cambry's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not
encounter
going to reach
when
either
we get
one
to the
this
treasure.
session.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just...
I think not even next session or that.
I mean, the boss fight, I
Next.
will say, should take
we're lucky.
about only one session.
Yeah,
All right.
but we also have been.
Yeah, don't worry. You again.
uh,
We're playing D&D here. We're not playing a random RPG.
Yeah. But yeah.
Star,
anyway.
you good there?
All right.
We're playing. Listen,
Yeah.
we're playing
Also, by the way,
we're playing a tabletop RPG. We're all here at the table. Let's have fun.
By
Yeah.
the way,
We're not
what is
playing a
the other?
JRPG.
What
Yeah,
is the other people doing while Litney's coming to get them?
I believe Sarah is currently still sleeping with her mother.
I see.
La Viande is probably already awake because I'm not even sure. I don't even remember if she can sleep actually.
No,
But,
she can't. Remember
Don't take
correctly?
aspect of the moon.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't make.
every one of you, you're gonna be reset to 1 inspiration each. Remember that.
I guess.
These character sheets are all out of date, but I don't have time to switch them out because I need to ask you guys for double checking.
But yeah, no. So Lavion doesn't sleep anyway, so she's probably just eating snow. Honestly, by the handful. No particular reason to it. She just does it because whatever.
I see.
Lady
All right,
Laviande,
we're gonna have to roll that snow disease table. I say jokingly.
No.
You
Lady
don't roll
Laviande, you know that
disease.
We
I
ha-
am disease.
We have to roll for what disease she doesn't have. Don't forget, she does
Fair
have
enough.
Dance Macabre right now. She is the living plague. That's gonna be really funny once it happens, because it can only end in one way. A pandemic.
boom.
Yeah. By the way, can you send me can you send me the actual written ability again? Sorry, because I forgot to write it on my character
Don't
sheet.
worry. While these guys are still RPing, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah,
what's
what were you saying?
Lady Lavianda? You don't know what face snow is like. You might get it turned inside out.
Or so it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, but a lot more painful than usual.
It wasn't exactly painless the last time it happened. It was
Well, you could've-
pleasurable too, but like, you know.
Okay, I
Sure,
didn't
that's
need to
might
know
be
about that
TMI.
last part.
Fair enough. Yeah, but hey, it's the first place enjoyable. Plus, I'm bored. I don't know what to do.
Well, I was gathering everyone to so we can talk about our next plan. And Sir it has some breakfast getting cooked.
Oh,
So
nice.
show me. And she just leaves to go check on.
By the way,
Zaral.
quick question. To the people who are in the dome, are you guys still sleeping?
Solstice has been up and about for a while now.
Cool. What about Raz?
Dinok already knows where Solstice is, but the rest might have to try and find her.
But where's Razzle doing, Bomber?
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 Bummer.
Led.
I'm here.
Hello?
You are very far away.
I'm not sure.
It'd be funny.
Okay.
A Razzle, despite the dome not having a door, you could swear you hear a knock at the door.
A knock at the door. We're in a.
Yeah.
There's
Knock
what
at the dome.
door? Oh, door.
The dome.
I feel like a groggy cat will just poke its head out.
Salutations, Lady Razzle. I was coming to inform you that breakfast is almost ready, and I was gathering everyone. Oh wow, you look. How disheveled does she look?
She looks perfectly fine. She's just tired. That's because it's that cat-like tiredness of like, I don't want to get up.
The
I
RBF
have the perfect image for that. There you go. That's
the
one of my
RBF
favorites.
the RBF on Razzle right now. Resting, you can fill in the rest face.
The rest.
Is it like the picture I put in general?
Yes.
Possibly. I don't know.
That's exactly how I picture Razzle to look. Also, you were talking to Lynn. And again, she says it without even realizing she didn't say Lady Linda. Where'd she go?
That is a good question.
Star, where are your NPCs?
Linda's probably
Raz has
still
no
right
idea.
there with Raz.
Wait. Does Linda stick her head out?
Sure, if Linda's with Raz. I mean, if Raz is there, Linda's there. Don't worry about that.
Litney looks and sees the two of them, and just gives Razzle a smile. You know you're not beating the allegations. You know that, right?
What allegations?
Then
She
just
said-
walks away.
What allegations? She says. Because they're true. They're probably.
Enoch just looks over and just goes, Linda, she's talking about sex.
Yes. Listen, I swing many ways.
Oh God! Oh God!
I'm
she-
not embarrassed. I've died hundreds of times.
Yeah, but if we're related, this is.
I have had sex with nearly
You're the
every
first
race that
person in this
exists.
party I can relate to.
It's like
Well, you know, it does help that I get it. It does help that every time I die, it's a brand new body. So, she kind of looks to herself. I'm still a virgin. Again.
The same thing last
Yeah,
night.
they're not wrong.
I mean,
I would
yeah,
like
it-
to incite the cat. I would like to incite the cat.
and she says, "Yeah, last night didn't happen, but still, the allegations are all true, probably, except murder. I plead the fifth.
This
It
is
did-
going to look at her.
Well,
just
It
like,
didn't
And
happen
just
yet.
You
like
learn
that,
how
you've
to
lost all reliability.
people.
Oh, my what?
Yeah.
None of my
17,
murders happened
17.
yet.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. Raz has the annoyed look of just like, she needs to stop talking. She's not helping this.
Okay, listen. In my
Okay, but with that high.
now, listen. I can't remember what happened last night because I always conflate with every other night something happened.
Nothing happened.
This time. I'm
Let
joking.
me-
You guys kept waking me up, but I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't care
They were-
less.
That's
They were
because it was
going at it
funny. I'm
like some-
sorry.
But Litney, like, I believe you, Lady Razzle, and I'm concerned about you. It points to Linda. It's just like obvious, like, and then just walks off. Have to go see.
I think I would have seen something if something happened. I was awake the whole night. Look over there. She points to a tree and says, "I took a bite of that."
Okay, hold up
There's
1
a very clear
second.
bite mark
Okay,
over that
Bomber. We do have to say at
Yes.
least that loot event we hinted at did happen, probably.
It did, but it didn't end with that.
Yes. So La Viande, they did some borderline loot stuff, but not.
Basically,
Nothing more.
Magic shenanigans.
Yes.
tree. Yeah, I was hoping they almost did something, but they didn't. I was
Oh,
disappointed.
no.
I was hoping I could
No,
watch.
Raz is. No, I can't. You know.
Litney's like,
If you know, you know.
La, I'm not hearing this. La 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 la.
I'm not going to apologize
I
to you,
mean,
Litney.
Just kind of looks at this entire situation and then
I
sighs.
was
Just goes,
hoping I could join in,
So-
but apparently
By the
they're
way,
in the mood,
anyone wants to
so-
roll insight on Linda?
I mean, that's
Dinoc
17.
will.
I feel like with that 17.
You know what? You don't
with
even
Linda-
need to bother rolling. It's just she's not
I
trying.
don't. I
She's
can't
not trying.
physically fail that.
She's not trying particularly. I mean, you could feel it. She's not. She's got a pretty good
If you roll the
deception, but
fucking
she's not
one.
trying to lie. She's just. She's
Is her
fucking around.
deception?
Oh, her deception's
I
pretty
see.
good. She's got a. What's her deception? It's
She's specifically trying to make Litney lose her shit.
Do you guys have a +3 or a
Then
+4
succeeded.
right now for your proficiency?
Plus
Uh,
three.
Yeah, she's got a +8 for deception. It's not that bad.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Dinoc has a +8 for insight, so even if he rolls a natural one, he's beating. He's meeting the DC.
Yeah, but does Dinak even want to know?
DNOC probably already knows. I'm gonna be honest. The fucking passive perception on DNOC is insane. But
Why am I?
but yeah, no. Either way, DNOC will just like sigh and just go, "Anyone want any food?"
Yes, me.
Cool. I'm over here.
Opens mouth like a foot pedal trash can.
You know,
just
since
Puts
Solstice
it on a
Okay,
plate and hands it to
Lavi
you.
Andy, Dad, I
slowly.
sent it to you.
so
Oh, thank you.
so
She just eats the food and the plate that comes along with it in like 3 bites.
so Litney's gonna go to Sarah and her mom.
By the way,
Okay, Sarah is
Linda and Led both get food as well from the dinner thing.
Breakfast,
Okay,
my
good,
friend.
Yes.
Remember your
Breakfast.
times of days.
I'm all.
Litney,
Go on.
Litney lifts the. Are they in a tent or are they just laying next to a tree?
if I remember correctly, Sarah and her brother are laying by a tree. Yes, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Star?
Litney's just gonna gently shake Sarah awake.
I mean, the moment you
Wakey,
approach, Olga's already awake and looking at you, hand on a bow.
Oh, we're cool.
She
Fine.
was keeping watch until her shift ended.
Yeah, it's like she's like,
and she
"It's
is
me,
a ranger.
Yeah, just like has her hands up, like I'm not threat.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that, dear.
I was just here to wake y'all up. Sir DNOC has some breakfast ready. Hey, we're playing our next move to get out of here.
Yes, I smelt it. I'd be happy to join you. And she just looks at Sarah. As much as I'd like to continue resting, she kind of gently shakes Sarah awake. It's time for us to move.
Sarah Sarah is a little annoyed to be woken up, but she slowly opened her eyes and yawns. It's already morning.
Does the sky still look starry? Like
Always. It looks like the dead of winter. It's always a bit dark and snowing.
Hard to tell. Never been to the Feywilds.
It's morning.
Ah!
Vildos makes himself known on the on like one of the higher branches of the tree.
Chill touch. And this is obviously missing for comedy's sake.
All right. He like just slaps it away.
By the way,
Scare me.
By the way, if Sarah doesn't get up, if Sarah is reluctant about getting up, eventually Lavion's gonna sneak up behind her and cast Bestial War.
You're eating food right now.
You're gonna cast
roar.
Yeah.
And you're eating food right now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Look.
Yeah, you were eating it.
Yeah.
They're garbage
I'm
disposal.
eating it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
sorry.
Fast.
yes, Sarah did wake up. Don't worry. You don't have track like everything in 5-kilometer radius. Don't worry.
But
oh yeah, also I thought I should let you guys know we're gonna have some interesting things ahead. Winter Court is interested in testing those who try and escape.
It's always something.
Oh, it's gonna be many of something.
Bullshit.
But either way,
stretches a bit.
he like gets up on this like massively high branch, like probably 2 or 3 stories high, and he just, lightly just falls down and just hits the ground without really taking any damage or really caring. And he goes, either way, Olga, was it?
Yes, that'd be correct.
I think my son is, well, gonna be running out of food if you don't make haste. With that, I'll take another look around.
Right?
See you,
I
Litney.
imagine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
I
the
imagine-
warning, Sir Estes. She says, side-eyeing, Villos because she knows who the fuck he is. She did mention him.
Yep.
Also, Sara, you would notice that Litney also has that hardened and facial expression, and as he locked eyes with him.
Sarah simply looks at her mother and Litney being a little on guard around Vildos. She simply stands up and is like, "Wait, is Lavian already at the breakfast?"
She snaps back to reality, and her face softens. Yeah, quite. By the way,
Okay.
have you seen?
Mom, we need to go because she's going to eat everything. I feel
Everything?
And she doesn't
everything. I was fused with her for a couple of minutes. She's going to eat everything. We need to go.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
Trust
By the
me,
time you're
ready?
there, La Viande is like, finally you're there, was about to eat your plates. she's munching on a log to not eat your
Save
food.
my plate. Lenny says, "Save my plate."
Yeah, the apocalypse of the plates, I only gave her 2 before realizing it was folly.
You fool! You've doomed us all.
Yes, well, don't worry. I've got some
Ouch,
wooden
ouch.
bowls over here as well. And he'll
Anyways.
give you guys all a portion of the 26 roll I made on the food.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Litney hasn't tried to find Solstice yet.
Oh, she was about to, mostly because there is that matter of what happened at the temple that she wants to discuss with her.
Okay, before
Sorry,
you guys
she was
move on,
saving
I'd
that
like
for
to
a bit.
point out, I believe I have prepared the next 10 sessions looking at this pace.
Bro, we haven't had the chance to actually do any fucking RP. That's the reason why we're doing some
yeah.
fucking RP.
Yeah, it's like,
You see, I know, I just wanted to give a little jab in.
Yeah, plus
The jab will be ignored.
remember, every time you said that a combat will take like 1 session, it always took 4.
Yeah, go. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
Not
saying
more.
it'll take 4 sessions. So, well, let's see what day goes.
But yeah, after that, she just smiles and like, oh gods, I forgot to ask where Lady Solstice is.
By the tree over there in a survival hut.
Oh, she looks up. How far is it? Is it like 30 feet?
You don't see shit. There's nothing over there where he pointed. you all you see is like a lump in like the snow as the usual lumps. He pointed to nothing.
The only thing you see is a tree and a bush. Roll for perception.
Oh,
While Sarah is munching on her breakfast, she's gonna look at Dinok. Sir Dinok, do you need glasses?
Oh, 19.
Yeah, you see
No,
it.
actually, I think you do.
Oh, I see. Hey, huh. She looks up.
You barely see what looks like a small opening in the bush.
Litney,
Dome.
what?
I thought you moved to the dome, Cool Bomb.
He did, but they eventually moved back.
Okay, either way, the dome's gone. As soon as Razzle left it, it's gone.
Yeah. Litney sends Razzle up the tree to wake Solstice up, and just for hilarity's sake, Razzle pulls out a trumpet.
Someone
Sort
kill
of
boy.
that rat.
roars at you. If you want to die, then go out in the forest. Don't bring trouble to us. I'm already awake, you goddamn stupid necromancer.
I didn't do that.
Points at bastard rat.
I love that. I didn't do that. Looks at the familiar. Looks back at the necromancer.
It's like, no,
Fuck you.
Like, I didn't do that. My child did. You're gonna put your child,
Like the biggest-
throw your
it's
child
like-
under all of this?
No, I love that. I love it. It's like the biggest version. It's like the biggest version of "I'm not touching you." It's like fucking what? Really?
It's funny because it's like, look, it's in character for Razzle.
Yeah, Rachel have lost living privileges as Stefano snatches her and chomps her down.
What?
And
Is Stefano in the tree?
Stefano teleport.
Yeah.
Stefano
even though-
is a blink dog.
Oh, that is true. 40 feet. Never mind.
My apologies, Lady Solstice. I didn't expect her to be so loud about it.
Well, you're lucky if we don't get into a fight today. But if we are, I'm gonna blame you.
Fair enough. Sir Dinox making breakfast.
Well-
is coming to keep.
Well, there's no point in staying in here then anymore, cause you have obviously blown my cover. As you see, Solstice dismantling. You see Solstice lift up and basically toss away what looks like an entire bush to most people. When I rolled to make that thing, I rolled a nat 20 -1.
Wait, what? Why -1? I'm curious.
Because he has a -1 in survival.
Oh,
Boy.
But after that, Litney's just like, hey. Also, I wanted to have a quick conversation with you about what happened at the temple.
Look, we can take that when we're out, when we don't have to watch our backs constantly.
You're right. Okay. You just see her. I would like to cast as a ritual. Find familiar to. What's funny, I'm going to flavor this as her reaching into the bag of rats. Hits, stab, and there's Razzle's new body.
And Solstice says, "I said he lost his. She lost her living privileges." Stefano,
Oh no,
It's in Litney's hand, so you're gonna have to attack Litney.
Well, wouldn't it just be if it's going just for
25,
the rat?
25
I mean, no,
to hit,
you're gonna have to
4
attack
damage to the
Litney.
rat.
Because Litney can, again, Litney's protecting it, and you gotta attack a family that's being protected. That's the rules of the
What?
game.
Well, she's still
You
holding
can't
it.
attack a pet
She's
that's
still-
being protected by someone. That's just the rules of
Oh,
my
I never
mode.
knew that.
Listen, that's what I do.
Okay.
That's what I do so that enemies don't attack you. And you guys are enemies right now.
Fair enough.
I see.
oh
Either
boy,
way,
do we
that's
get to
25.
finally
Oh.
execute the fairy?
Oh, look at that!
Either way,
Freezing cold. If you attempt to
either way,
take a
the-
long rest without cover and heat, make a DC. No, you guys had heat. Snow
Yeah,
plus a
and
travel through.
the 25 would have hit either way.
Yeah, because I have a 16 and I'm not wasting
Well,
any more.
yeah. So you hit Litney. Deal damage to Litney.
I know you're annoyed with Razzle, but we need all the eyes we got.
All right, sorry guys, I'm back.
By the way, I'd like you to know I'm not keeping track of temp HP for. I'm not keeping track of temp HP for NPCs because that's too much effort.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah,
Stefano was trying to can control himself, so he wouldn't. While he would buff Litney, he wouldn't actually damage her, as he was aiming singly for the rat. Just so we don't accidentally do damage to each other before combat.
No, I advise you to do as much damage to each other as possible for combat.
but
I
yeah,
boy.
absolutely
Lidney's
love it.
going to point out. Lidney will point out, like, it's like you said, it's we need. Like you said, this is a dangerous place. We're gonna have eyes. He's staring at us from all angles. We need.
Yes, and whose fault is that?
Again, I only asked her to wake you up. I didn't expect her to pull out a trumpet and start playing revelry.
Has it not occurred to you that I was actually awake?
No, and that if you were, Racha should have. Yeah, are we really gonna argue about this right now?
Like makes his way up with like the food, and he just goes, "So is the undead rat dead?"
Is it Denock or Vildos?
It's Denock.
Unfortunately, it's not. Even
Okay.
if she, at least for now, if she does anything more stupid, well,
Yeah, Litney's like, Rachel just like pouts, and Litney's like, I'm not protecting you from stupidity, from being stupid.
Well, either way, this is your plate, Solstice.
Oh.
thank you.
Oh yeah, where's Mabel and Lady Mabel and Saris?
I think they made their way over while you guys were doing this little discussion. Speaking of which, and he'll make his way back over to the cooking place, giving out the food to the to Mabel and Sarah's before eventually, once everyone eats, we can do something after that, or
Yeah.
just go on our way.
Yeah,
Up to you guys now.
I like for brevity's sake, we'll just say like, oh, okay, we came up with a plan of attack.
Yep.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
A plan of attack for what?
Like what the routes we're gonna be taking,
Cool.
or at least for the first
Sure.
segment.
I would like someone to roll me a 1d100 really quick. Because you guys are moving now, right? You're finally moving?
Yes, I want to roll a D100.
Once.
I'm rolling a D100.
Okay.
Roll.
Endo. Cheers.
D100. 70. Exactly.
Wait, why exactly?
Oh,
Because it was
amazing. Clear skies.
Awesome.
As you guys are walking, it's clear skies today, which is incredible because that means you're not gonna have to deal with you're not gonna have to deal with being blinded by snow. Although there's a lot of snow everywhere, you're not gonna have to deal with freezing to death. It's honestly a beautiful weather. It's So beautiful is basically like spring. And when spring comes around, so does new life. And this new life happens to include swarms and swarms and swarms of insects. The party is
God.
descended by 100 swarms of deadly insects. I say deadly, not quite deadly. I'm gonna
Are they
need
within
I'm gonna
fire?
need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I have to ask: is this for being poisoned or diseased? Because I get advantage on that.
Yes.
If it's deceased, then Solstice won't be affected by it.
Uh,
Are you got to be
are,
fucking kidding
do
me?
you take poison damage?
The late
Yep.
Razzle has rolled a 1.
Okay, that's
I like the
wonderful.
fact that you say
Hold
the
on, I-
late Razzle.
Hold on, I
Yes.
need to roll that again.
The individual formerly known as Razzle is going to die.
Okay, this is
No.
beautiful. So the DC was
I'm
15.
gonna wait. Oh wait, I can't do that. That's for checks, not saves.
Right.
The thing
Okay.
is, I could.
Use the wrong one, but it doesn't matter.
Do we get the
because
+5 with being close to Mabel?
You know, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that. Yes, everyone gets a +5 from being close to
Well,
Mabel.
Okay,
Awesome.
okay, I got
Eight.
18.
just
Where
wanna see
is
what
Mabel? Oh, you know what? I never made a token for her. I mean, I made a token.
I got
I never. I
Inspiration.
made a token, but I didn't make anything on Tabletop Simulator. I don't know why.
yeah.
Don't-
I got 22, not
I could've
19.
been lucky, but I decided no. I want to see how funny this gets.
I have 19 then, and since it's with
I
advantage. I get-
assure you, it's not funny.
Dinoc, it rolled a 22. Technically a 17 if it's without the 5 +5.
13 if it is 18 if no 13 if it isn't, 18 if it is.
Fine, you get a 20 then. Raz roll the 20.
Also, Vildos is immune.
I also get resistance to the damage.
Wonderful.
Expend 1 inspiration.
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
You all
You know, I could have.
Everyone seems to succeed, as far as I can tell.
You could have. I could have just used lay on hands on you.
Oh yeah, you absolutely could. Don't worry about that. So that's your 1 inspiration, not your lucky?
I have lucky, yeah.
Okay, so was that lucky or inspiration? I need to know so I can deduct your inspiration.
I
Okay,
just deducted my inspiration.
you have 0 inspiration. That's wonderful.
Yep.
The only NPC I'm gonna roll for is Linda. I'm not even gonna bother rolling for Sarah's mom because no, she's good.
Remember that Linda does still have that ring of good health, so her con should be a +2.
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Where's this? The D20. Come on, it's stuck. My God, I have a table now in front of me. That's beautiful. I could just lift this up and roll it. It's like I have an actual DM board. I feel so prepared. That's a 1. So Linda's taking the full damage from this. That's wonderful. Everyone who failed, which is just Linda, takes 20 points of poison damage. Everyone who succeeded takes only 10 points of poison damage. And Linda, because she failed with a natural 1, is going to get inflicted with 3 diseases.
Wait, so I get 5. Litney takes 5 damage because of the resistance to poison.
So how much temp
Jesus
HP did Linda
Christ.
have?
17.
I'm gonna
17.
use. God damn
Hold
it!
on. Temp
You're
HP,
your
fine.
nut ones. Solstice is gonna cure all 3 diseases,
Okay.
as well as use up 15
How much
goddamn points of
damage
healing on
did
her.
Imagine if Razzle kept the natural 1, he would have been inflicted with 3 diseases. And guess what? Because you're using that, I don't even need to bother I don't even need to bother fishing out the effects.
Okay, so Razzle, if you were asking how much temp HP, you got 17.
I got 7. Got it.
No, 17.
Yeah. and I just took 10 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
So she
Litney
takes
only
3
took
points of
5.
damage. She's at 44 HP. That's wonderful. So yeah,
All right.
everything's going great. And because everything's going great, you guys now advance. By the way, Solstice, Linda thanks you. We move on to the boss fight time now. Finally, huzzah! Basically, as you
I would
guys,
like to state, Solstice. That's right, Star. Real quickly, because of the situation, I assume the group knows they're going to be getting into a boss fight, given the fact it's a boss fight.
Yes.
Am I incorrect on that?
Yeah, basically, you guys roughly know. So you guys are roughly like, what happens is you're basically planning out your travels with a rough idea of what dangers you're going to be facing, but you don't know exactly what you're going to face, because as much knowledge as Vildos has, he doesn't know where the hell every single person is at every single moment of the day. Especially not when the ground warps under your very feet.
In that case, Solstice will put where is it? This on herself. Right before
you don't
going
know
up to
do that. You guys don't know the exact minute you're gonna come across the boss fight.
Yeah, but she can always prepare to cast it.
Sounds good. Just want to make sure the situation is sorted.
10 minutes.
Yeah, but if she starts it at
don't worry, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna ignore everything you're saying. We're gonna move forward. As you guys walk, with the clear skies, it's not too hard to traverse the Winter Wilds for once, and you have a rough idea of where you're going. You do have a vague idea of like, oh, if I go in this direction, I'll end up stuck in the maze, which we might be able to get through early, we might be able to get through late, but you don't want to risk it. And you decide you want to head straight for the treasure, because if you're gonna try to escape, why not go all out, right? And you make your way.
Well, we wouldn't know there was a treasure there.
Yeah, we do. We do know. We have a vague idea. We don't know what exactly the treasure is. Again, this is not meta. This is not meta. Okay? All of this entire board is not meta. In character, you can all literally sit down and talk about it. You guys sat down you guys all sat down and discussed this idea roughly.
Vildos basically was like, okay, here's a scoop, and basically slapped this down.
Yeah.
I'd imagine like whenever Camber
but it's probably vaguer in character. You won't have like this exact flowchart. But yeah, so here we go. As you guys cross into a particular mountain, you know that there's actually, while it does look climbable, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Anyone who climbed that mountain dies a horrible, horrible death, unless they're specifically a person who's like, a god of the local area. In which case, them climbing up the mountain is just purely to make other idiots try to climb up the mountain. Case in point, you see what looks to be an ordinary orc in just a coat climbing up the mountain. He seems to climb up perfectly fine, which which kind of which makes some of you think that you could do the same. Except Vildos basically points out, no, that guy's like a face shit, He's a I don't know what's the word. Nah. He's a con man or something? One of the fake con men. They're just trying to trick you into climbing up the mountain so you die a horrible, horrible death.
Litney is writing down in her notes.
Write this down. Climb at your own peril. It will definitely be your peril.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Even Vildos
Or
hasn't. Vildos tried climbing the mountain before. It didn't end well. He's not stupid enough to try again.
yeah, I did that one time. Not doing it again.
Yeah,
Anyways,
especially when you found out, avoiding up there is a stupid, like it's just a stupid game of Jenga. Just an old
It's
man
fucking
waiting to play Jenga
bullshit.
with whoever
It's
survives.
absolute
That's
bullshit.
literally it. It's worthless. So you guys go into the mountain.
And he wasn't even
instead.
that good.
You guys go into the mountain instead. Surprisingly enough, there's rail tracks for you to follow. Now, obviously, in the Feywilds, especially the Winter Court, people wouldn't be like, excavating a mountain and trying to exploit for resources. But given the nature of Fey and, how they spread the domain, you can imagine this used to one day be on a material plane somewhere. Now, allow me, before I show you the map, allow me to point out there's a cold cave with ice growing everywhere. And everything you see that's an S is a stalagmite on the ceiling, and a B are just boulders on the ground.
Okay.
I need you to understand that before you look at all of these S's and think they're enemies. Okay?
Good to know.
You guys find yourself coming in over here.
Okay, despite
Yeah.
me putting down my token, someone's gonna have to move it for me since I'm not at my laptop, and I don't
Oh, right
trust
there.
the phone.
Where? What was the bees again?
Boulders.
Boulders.
Ah, boulders.
The
Oh.
bees are boulders.
Why is everyone so
map.
tiny?
are the
Everyone
guesses
is so
again?
tiny because this is a
Stalagmites.
very large
Stalagmites.
map. I'm going to be honest, I forgot how
so
large
tired.
this map was. This is actually, surprisingly, the second map I made. Yeah, this is the second map I made for the Fragile Frontier campaign.
Yeah, I remember drawing
yeah.
up the
This is actually
old-ass,
how me and Bear
original
met, by the
art.
way. This is how me and Bear met.
Yeah.
He gave me a he gave me a rough outline of a cave map, and I turned that in a map, and I never used it because this was, guess what?
Yeah, and
Remember that one of the very first options you had was to go and deal with, kobolds in a cave? This is the map I made for that, and you never went there.
So we repurposed it. Also, the map y'all were on for the family, I forgot what they're actually called. I only remember them as the family.
How do I not get small?
Oh shit, I didn't even realize
you
you're that
I-
small. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll fix you.
Yeah, I
No,
think
like,
they have the
let's say
same.
it's
I think I
Thank God.
think they have the same glitch I had.
I'll fix it
So you
later,
have
don't
to go
worry.
into
Let's
the
say
They're
it's
fixed for
maybe,
now. You're good now.
Yeah.
You're good boys now. You're good
But
boys.
yeah,
Oh right, who's missing?
I made that
NPCs?
old ass map, by the way, the
Oh.
first app one.
Okay,
Saris, Linda, and Mabel.
Saris.
Also, holy Jesus, that is a big minecart.
Yeah.
It has, of course, it's a big Minecraft
Oh,
minecart. It has to fit 4 people in it.
Well, Eladrin also, need to get as much as they can out of this place, but it's abandoned now.
Yep.
So to speak.
Mabel's probably in the front, and Linda's probably in the far back because thank you very much. She doesn't want to die just yet.
Yeah, Litney's gonna be.
She's out of extra
Where
life.
is Vildost?
Vildost is not here. Vildost is, story-wise, he's here and he's fighting with you guys, but mechanically he can't be here because I can't deal with a player having 2 characters.
No, fuck off.
So I just need you guys to move forward. Let's just.
I was actually gonna have
Listen,
him be completely. I was actually gonna have him just completely not.
I
do
am
anything,
going to
but
make
yeah.
this simple for you guys. I'm going to avoid any I'm going to avoid any blah 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 whatnot. I'm going to respect your time. I would like everyone to be around here.
Okay.
Just I'm gonna have her be over
All right.
here. So basically, roughly in this area, position yourselves. Just know that beyond this line, there is no way in hell Denoc wouldn't know that it's right now. It's happening right now. So this is the line of action.
Oh.
No one be beyond this line.
Yeah, so behind the line.
No one be beyond this line.
I
But
would
no
like.
one be behind here. So just in this corner, just freely like decide who wants to be in the front, who wants to be in the back. That's essentially what I want for you.
Shouldn't it, considering Mabel is there, maybe it would be more accurate to put it more like this.
No. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
That's just no. The distance is. I'm measuring the distance from here. Okay. So this is
Okay.
the line. Don't
I
go
would like-
beyond this line. Don't go too like you can go a bit further back, but don't go too far back. I need you guys to basically decide who's in front and who's back to essentially decide the order of combat. I understand this might be a bit like, oh, but that's kind of mechanical instead of like the story wise, but you have to understand.
Nah. Litney's gonna be in the middle of the party.
Yeah, we kind of spent all of our RP
Also,
time.
this can easily make sense in story as well. It's like not too difficult.
Yeah, basically, you
Yeah.
guys are prepared for combat.
It's also not too
and
difficult to explain.
you guys are prepared for boss combat and moving forward in a formation. Okay, so there will be no surprise around.
This is the
on any
worst fucking formation I've ever seen in my life.
Well, this is what everyone's decided apparently.
Oh shit! I forgot to put my token down.
And she's
Why am
tiny.
I so tiny?
Small beyond it.
Listen,
Small beyond it.
Laviandi had a very big breakfast, and then she choked on something, and then she became very tiny.
Damn.
Okay,
Hey,
we're
how about
all
putting
we're all ready.
Litney where Laveande is?
Yep.
Litney, Laviande, Litney is
Yep.
Laviande. Do you want to go back?
No, I'm saying like
Oh.
swap out where both of them are.
Okay,
Because
Oh.
good.
since I have some,
Sure.
since most of
Important
my stuff.
important note. Remember, S. Everything you see S is a stalagmite of ice on the ceiling. It might be relevant.
Stalagmites are on the ground. Stalactites are on the ceiling,
There's
friend.
stalactites of ice on the ceiling. Okay, I explained it good enough. Don't be a Nazi.
There's sharp ice on roof.
Ice spikes on roof. Do you use it or not? Use it. I don't give a shit. Remove all turn order. Clear. Everyone, click your token. Add yourself to the turn order.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, hold
Okay.
on. Let me,
Because guess
Alright.
what?
let me roll
Once
so
you
you can
reach
put it on the
once
board.
you reach this point,
Please.
once you reach
Of
this
course, I'm rolling shit at all.
once you reach this point, from the ground, immediately,
Yeah.
3 large creatures, massive creatures, suddenly emerge. Basically shooting out from the ground as if they knew you were here the moment you stepped into the cavern. And to be fair, you knew they were here beforehand. So it's not too big a deal. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
I would like
Oh.
to use my inspiration.
Oh,
to
no.
re-roll. I would like to
Jesus
use my
Christ, they're big.
inspiration
Feel
to
free.
re-roll that initiative.
I made this art for feel free to reroll.
Holy shit,
I
Denoc.
made this art so
Denoc's rolling the highest right now?
long ago.
Holy shit.
Litney's got the second highest. You know what? I'm gonna add
Mm.
glimpses from a distant past for this one, since
It appears
initiatives are
to
in check.
be the return
You know what?
of
I'm gonna
old AF
re-roll.
art.
I'm gonna re-roll my initiative.
Right
Use up
here.
my inspiration.
If you guys were to look in arts and references,
Oh,
this
you
is
got to
this
be
is
fucking
this is
kidding
the
me.
full art of these
I mean, it's
creatures.
better.
If you look in art references, the full art of these creatures.
Art and
So
references,
everyone
art
who
and
used that
references.
inspiration, just quickly tell me. Okay, got it. Litney used their inspiration.
Those
Solstice
again-
used their
oh,
inspiration?
goddammit.
Question mark.
Yes,
Okay.
and I rolled a goddamn 4.
Dino, you didn't use
don't
And
your
I
think
inspiration.
added glimpses.
I
I also
didn't.
used
Nope.
glimpses from the distant past, and I got 1, so that's a 20.
Okay, got it. Got it. That's good. If you look at auto references, that's the full picture of what you guys see, by the way. Yes, it's originally supposed to be my custom, one of my custom troglodytes, and they have ended up becoming boss monsters instead of minion scum like they were supposed to be. I will organize all the initiative in just a second. I need to just add these characters in.
I'm surprised. Is Dino going to be the highest initiative? Is he going to be the highest initiative person here?
By the way, Love, what's
If
your...
it happens, yeah, I'm gonna call BS because that's cursed.
Actually,
Dude, he
hold
has a
on.
Sorry.
+2.
Hey, Love, what's your dex? Mine's is a +3.
Oh,
Wait,
mine is a
hold up. You have
mine is a +4.
you have alert, so
Then
I
Love
need to
beats
actually roll
Litney.
for you. Oh, that's a. Oh my god.
What?
Wait, alert? What are you talking about?
Who
Yeah,
Do
has
the enemies have
so-
alert?
No. Olga has
Oh,
the
shit.
alert feat, and she got a 14 even with the alert feat.
Oh.
She has a +4 dex,
Wow.
alert
Jesus.
feat, so plus an initiative, got a 14. Linda,
Jesus Christ. How is Dino the fucking...
Wow, you just destroyed any win Dinock had there.
Dude, Dino could just be... Oh my god, that's hilarious.
To be fair, Dinock did beat Litney and Love.
oh shit!
He beat Litney,
Linda got a natural
Love,
20.
everyone. Oh shit.
Woo!
Never mind. Alright, he's not the highest
wait.
in the initiative.
Wait, Linda or Olga?
Linda.
Linda.
Olga got a 14.
Olga
Here we go.
got a 14 even with the...
Right
Wait.
now, just to make the enemies not all move on the same turn, because that would be potentially deadly, I'm gonna separate out the minions.
Oh wait,
Alright.
what about Saris?
Ceres wasn't allowed to roll because I forgot he existed. Despite his
God
name,
said no. Sorry, guys.
in my notes, his name is the first, and I forgot he existed.
Wait. Star, do you want him
He
to be in
got a
this, or do you not want him to be in this? That's my
15,
question.
15 plus 2. That's 11.
Oh, I mean that's
No,
not
what?
bad.
15
Alright,
plus
never
2 is 17.
Star, you are impressively bad at math.
Here we go!
15
Is everyone ready?
Plus 2 is not 11.
Okay, listen, that's everyone. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Used to the
Are you
prostitute,
ready to
the holy man.
rumble?
I don't give a fuck.
I am ready.
Everyone's
I'm
everyone
ready.
is equivalently
I'm ready.
able
Yes,
to
I'm
get their
ready.
Send
head
me in,
bashed with a
coach.
fucking portable
I'm
sledgehammer.
ready.
Are you ready?
Give me the combat.
Oh wait, Litney's not.
I am.
On the,
I'm waiting.
Litney's not on initiative. If I have a 20 because of
Come on, we're all in fireball range. Do it.
Here, Litney,
I
your
should- I should-
initiative.
Guys, should I?
You're a 20. There you
Do
go.
it.
Have fun. Okay? So,
But Love will be before Litney since she has a +4.
now, this is important.
What? Okay.
This is incredibly important.
Very.
Sarah and Solstice. Twin spell haste. Then run away and hide in this
Oh,
corner.
shit.
Sorry, what?
Sarah, Solstice. The two of you, haste, twin spelled. Actually, hold up. She wouldn't run away
Good.
here. She'd want to run away
Okay, good.
here, probably. Let's mark it. She's concentrating on that.
Probably
Have
a better
fun!
option.
Remember, my haste, you get a full extra action. Okay?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, hold up. Full casters in the party who are level 8 right now, right? Do you guys have
Mhm.
two
Yep.
4th level spell slots?
Yes.
I forgot to level up Linda. She's got another 4th level spell slot. Hell yeah. Okay, have fun. End
As
of
well
Linda's
as-
turn.
as well as more spells.
Cool.
All right.
Dina's gonna cast Blink. Actually, yeah, he's gonna cast Blink on himself, and then as his bonus action, he's going to cast. There's 3 of them, so I only need to cast a. Think. Is it just first level? I believe it is. Yep, first level. Bane. All of them have to make charisma saving throws.
Where the hell is my eraser? I don't have an eraser. Fuck it. We ball. I'll just remember. Okay, all of them can make charisma saving throws? Right. That's
Yep,
that's
every
great.
single one of them.
This one up here fails. This one here in the middle,
Okay.
6.
Awesome.
Wait, what he got a 17. I don't know what the DC is.
That meets the DC actually.
The bottom
So
one
meets it, beats
down
it.
here fails. So I'm gonna,
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
mark them as,
those 2
they're gonna be marked as baned.
are baned. Yep, and I'm going to roll a d20 at the end of my turn because we will see if I disappear. I disappear. I'm in the ethereal plane now.
Litney sees this
Oh,
like,
oh.
oh, that's
Whoa.
new.
Okay.
Yep. Now they can't attack me, and they both have a debuff.
Also, Sarah, remember to mark yourself as hasted. I use the stopwatch because it's the best one for time.
I will say he
Okay.
will end his turn like right here, moving like over this way. I don't know if that's enough room, but I feel like he can kind of get there if he needs to.
There should be a mist something that you can use for being ethereal.
Is there? Hold on. Let me check the thing here.
There is a whirlwind.
I'll be back in a moment. Let me just grab an eraser.
What, like
Okay,
this?
was it the top?
What?
Which ones
Yeah.
Does that work?
were the ones
Alright,
that got baned? Because it was the top one, the middle, or the bottom? Well, which one succeeded? I mean,
So
the one in the
the big
middle.
guy in the middle succeeded, unfortunately.
all right.
Oh shit! Can you
Well, I
do silvery barbs?
Oh yes, I can, but I don't want to risk giving it a nat 20.
It
Yeah,
No,
Brian.
it
get
physically
an
can't.
attack.
It physically can't. You should use it.
Let's go.
Because if I get banned on all 3, hold on, Stark, give me a second. Litney might use silvery barbs on the big guy.
You know what? Yeah, let's screw it. We ball. Bane on the middle one. Oh, not silver barbs on the middle one. I'm gonna give Laviande.
He succeeded. He got an 18 this time.
Damn it! All right, whatever.
Told ya. Oh well, Laviande, take that advantage.
Oh, Linda gets another sorcery point
Yeah,
because that's her level.
you get a. Yeah.
Well,
Love
It is
Wolf
also,
Trench, like your favorite bad movie. Oof.
also it is his turn. And I believe unless you have any bonus actions there, Dinoc.
Sorry. What?
Did you already use your actions and bonus actions?
Yeah, I used everything. I moved Dinoc like right here. Actually, technically, he'd be like right here, so he can see Linda. That's his the end of his turn.
All right. So,
Who's the 20 that got erased?
oh, that was probably me. Sorry. I don't know why I was trying to ping the creatures on the phone, and I thought undo was gonna undo the selection screen. Sorry.
All right, Dinoc's turn is ended.
Okay. I guess since Litney's on above Laviande. Okay.
Yeah, but you need to replace your character token because yours.
Wait.
Yeah, you will have to be tiny because you can't stop doing that.
Oh, nice.
But okay, so Litney's turn, just to end this off, end this session, and fast as Undying Rage.
Also, drag yourself into position.
I can't really move with that well with on the phone.
Where do you want me to move you? Let me know.
I was like in the literal middle of the
Yeah,
party.
you're here. Got it. Okay. So
And
yeah.
then you know what? How about this? See if these things have fire resistance. I'm going. Hey, y'all guys, okay if I upcast the fireball up to 4th level?
It's your decision. I believe
I would say
saving a
go
fourth
with
level is a good idea.
I
We
would
don't know
say
what these
go
things are
with a standard fireball for now. If they are weak to it, then upcast.
Yeah,
Okay,
we don't know.
This is just to
Sure.
test if they're vulnerable or not. So you need to make a DC 15 or 16. Let me double check.
You should
Dex
have
save.
if you're what's your int currently?
+5.
Wait,
Then
which
you
ones
should
are
have
you getting?
16.
15.
16.
Yeah. So make that Dex save, and I'm gonna roll those 16.
Wait, hold on, Litney. This is important. Which ones are you getting?
If it's okay, so I'm mostly going for the ones in the middle, the one in the middle, and you know what? I'll go for the top one.
Okay, top,
If I
top,
can't get
and
all
middle.
3 of them.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
What's the range on fireball? 30, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a 20 foot
20.
sphere. So let me roll that 8d6.
Nope. Yeah, you should be able to. If we go instead of snapping to that actually center corner.
Wait, it was 66 or 8d6 fire.
DM.
Hmm?
Would this count for all 3?
No, you can't put it in a corner now. Wait, why is it in a corner? Is this
It's
supposed
not
to be
a
in a
corner.
corner?
These are large creatures. These are large creatures.
But why is it in a corner? No, you said it in a corner, right? Is that normal?
I think it's a normal thing.
You can change the options. I made it because you can position it. You
Okay,
can
go ahead.
position
Go ahead. Position in a corner.
Okay.
Show me what it was.
It was like this. Does the bottom one get hit with that?
No.
Okay, in that case, it doesn't really matter. So best would be going like this.
All right. That top guy gets a -2, by the way, to his save.
Okay, got it. So the top guy -2 to a save. It's dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Dexterity saving
Yep.
throw. Yep.
So that's 18 plus 5 minus 2 succeed.
Yep.
The middle guy
That's 5.
is holy shit. He failed.
How much? Was it a net 1?
No.
Ah, but take half of 31 for
He rolled a
top 1.
4. He rolled a 4. Plus 5 dexterity. Dex is not going to save him.
Yeah.
So he takes 21 points of fire damage. Is that it?
Yeah, okay, a bonus action.
And the top guy
Undying Rage.
takes half, which is half 31 is 15.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, they take
But
the
does it
damage.
like-
So it doesn't.
Does it-
It seems to do what you expect it to do, which is it's fire.
Okay, so it didn't have like vulnerabilities. Okay.
They didn't
Alright,
seem very
I
weak to
found it.
fire. They didn't seem particularly strong against fire. They seem like regular creatures when it comes to fire, except for the fact that they're really strong.
All right. Okay. Not as much as I thought it would do.
1
Tag out.
second.
Tags to it slaps Lavianda in the back.
By the way, can you reassert Litney on the initiative order? She's the MP20.
Yeah, I accidentally undone that.
She accidentally erased herself from existence.
Don't worry.
Typical Litney,
She
am I right?
exists again.
Yay.
Oh, right. Okay, right. Litney, your turn's over. Right?
Yeah. Go get him, Lavianda.
Laviande! Let's go, Laviande! Woo!
Up. Laviande.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Love.
Laviande. Are you there? It is your turn.
Let's just annoy the piss out of them.
Okay, we can
This-
skip for now. Skip Laviande. Sarah, you go first. We'll get to Laviande later.
All right.
I'll put
Alright.
Laviande down. Laviande gets dropped down to 19. Let's go.
Okay, sure. Do you think I should focus on the big guy or on the two brown guys?
I mean, we already did a lot of damage to the big guy. Might as well
You're
continue.
the barbarian. You do big damage to whatever the fuck you hit. So just hit what
Also-
you want.
Also, by the way,
You know-
Denoc is not there. Just so you know. You saw him just fade away into from existence
Again,
again.
alright?
That little symbol means he's in the ethereal plane right now. So you
There.
can walk right past him.
There you go. Now he's clear.
Okay,
Perfect. Awesome.
okay.
Wait.
Let me be clear,
What?
Denoc said, and and then he did though. He did
And
so.
you really did become clear. Let me be clear. Fades from reality.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Are you
But
raging?
I don't understand.
Rage.
Did you use fade away?
No,
No,
it's
he
it's
blinked.
it's blink. It's a third level spell.
Oh, you just how'd you cast blink and bane at the
Innate
same time?
magic.
it's part
I
of the
sent you
racial.
it's a blink is a action to cast, and bane is a bonus action to cast.
So,
Okay.
uh,
Sorry, I'm
if-
back. Did I miss something?
It doesn't.
yes.
It doesn't
yeah, your
say.
turn.
Planar Outcast just lets you cast the blink spell once per day.
Yes.
It doesn't say
The blink.
bonus action.
Well, the blink
No,
spell
Bane.
is an action.
Well,
Bane is a
okay,
bonus action.
No,
we faced.
Yeah.
bane is
we
an action.
Oh wait,
faced-
no, Bane is not a bonus action. I'm so sorry. Never mind then.
Stop your fading
I'm
away.
Yeah, I have to fade away. Never mind.
I
I
thought.
have to fade away.
No, that's an
My
action.
bad. My bad. It is entirely my fault. That is
Yes.
entirely my fault. I completely
Let's
fucked
go.
that up.
Okay,
Won't happen
Laviande,
again.
you were late, so I put you after Sarah. Sarah, you go first. You attack. Punch, punch, punch.
Yeah. Haste gives me one more attack, right?
Haste
Yes.
gives you one more action, which you can use for your full multi-attack.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
my haste,
we are-
my campaign, haste is a really, really, really good spell.
We're
I think
using
that even
Baldur's
applies
Gate.
to normal D&D.
It's just like
No,
this is
you
how
only
it
get
works in
one
Baldur's Gate
attack.
3.
Alright. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks.
Hey,
Nice.
Star.
Hmm?
Just delete the fade away thing on him. He's not aware. I'm getting rid of it because I can't do it.
Don't worry, he's not there. He's there. Don't worry. Attack. Okay,
He is
so
Yeah. So those are 19 hit.
the AC is 19, so yes.
Okay, good. So I
That's a
hit
hit,
him
a
with
hit, a
every
hit,
attack.
and a hit. That is 4 hits. Holy shit.
And
How much? Add that all up, please. Add it all up. I can't.
Okay.
I want to mention new race scuff. I am having a hard time. Nothing changed. He's just he exists now.
There we go.
was
86.
he never disappeared.
86 points of damage.
plus
Slashing.
the 31
Slashing.
Litney put on that thing.
I think it's not having a good day.
Litney and Sarah basically they just like, I hate this thing. I don't want for it to exist. Erases it.
Do keep in mind that this fucker is that Sarah is hasted, so that would essentially be 43 normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
So basically,
That's a big chunk of damage. A lot of greenish blood just flows out of this thing as you start chunking into it.
Holy shit.
It doesn't look like super injured just yet, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be able to be very happy if it keeps taking that.
Wait, Ninja, can I add something to this flavor?
yes.
There's still some fire left from the fireball. Oh, Sarah just takes her blade and just coats that
Lovey
lighted
Andy, it's
fire,
your turn.
and just keep on.
All right,
You know.
so I'm just gonna take my turn and then finish. All right, and then get off the
Quick
session for
question.
today.
Oh wait, you use your bonus action to rage. I
Okay,
was
so
thinking,
just quick question, DM. Can do we get a short rest after the fight is over?
No.
no.
I mean, after
Shit.
this is the this is the boss fight. So yeah, after this,
Yeah.
the next thing's a long rest. That's what you guys planned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. In that case,
So,
I
go
don't
nuts.
have to be. I don't have to be greedy about
Yeah,
my spells.
because the long rest is
so-
planned next. If need be, you can get a short rest in the middle of
All
the
right,
fight,
is
even
that
from her.
is that a hole or is like in the ground
This is
or
the ground. This whole ground. Big hole. They came out of that.
Oh, okay. So
Big fuck off hole.
I wish I had taken gravity wall instead. This isn't just making
well.
me fall back into it.
Ugh.
But
I gotta really read the abilities of my own race a little bit more.
You
don't
all right,
say.
I guess.
Yeah.
These,
My
actually-
apologies, everybody. I am not familiar with the Disembodies game.
That's it. I'm shoving a
What are
sledgehammer in
those,
your liver.
B's and S's again?
Boulders and stalactites.
Yeah,
The
boulders and
S are
stalactites
ice spikes on the ceiling, and the B's are boulders on the ground.
I have a sort of an idea. How high is the ceiling?
40 feet.
Wait, did you take the mobile feet?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you can reach that.
So 40. No, that's not what I'm planning. But so 40. The ceiling is 40 feet up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he's standing above a hole right now. Just he's larger than the hole.
Yeah. He also came out of the hole, so you'd imagine the hole is not dangerous to him.
All right, so yeah, but that's not really what. I have two possible
He
plans.
climbed
Have to
out of the
go.
hole, which
All right.
basically faster
All
than
right,
the
okay,
faster than
guys,
the car.
hear me out. I have two possibilities. Either I go under him and use fling and just yeet him towards the ceiling, and hopefully he'll take some extra damage when he comes back down, or he and maybe impale himself on that big stalactite that's not that far away from where he's standing right now, or I use Maiden of Bones. And I trap him inside of a big painful bone cocoon. So, well, which one should I do?
Make your decision
Solstice
fast.
is gonna Solstice is gonna go after him. So if Bone Cocoon makes it harder for her to
Yeah, well, in
with
that
him.
case, all right. So, okay, thank you very much for that. So that actually answers my question. Thank you. All right, so I have taken the mobile feat, so I'm gonna go in the fly just right under him in the hole, hopefully at like slightly a bit of an angle because I want to aim fling to hopefully try and impale him on that
In that
stalactite on the
case,
ceiling.
it would be best in this direction. So one step up.
So what is
Yeah.
fling?
Oh, it's a spell from Steinhardt. Give me a second.
Okay, I've never seen that
Yeah,
spell, so
pull it
you're gonna
up,
have to
so-
tell me what it does. Post me the text.
There it is.
You flick a creature,
Boy.
gravitational force, strength save. It takes a bunch of bludgeoning damage. On a successful, takes half as much damage.
Shit, 4th level spell slot.
This damage is decreased
I'm
by
a warlock.
1d10 per size smaller the creature. So it's a 4 and you're 1, so that's minus 1, 2.
No, that means
3.
if I it's against another creature, then it's there's a lot of text.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So if I was to catapult a guy against a frog, the frog would fucking explode. But if I were to catapult a guy against another
Okay,
guy,
whatever. Okay, what's your
uh,
DC 16?
let me check
He-
my DC. I don't think it's 16.
No,
Yeah, it is 16.
yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
Well, guess what?
Yeah.
He rolled a 12 and has a plus 11 strength save. So he's good.
Oh, so we know
Oh
these things
dear
have like a
God! Do not
You
use strength
you attempt
saves.
to push this giant creature, but it's
Well, he still takes half damage.
Yep. You attempt to push this
Yeah.
giant creature. He stands his ground, but he's gonna take that damage. So roll 60-10 is nothing to scoff at, even halved.
All right, I'm gonna
So
roll
at
the
No, it is
total.
not.
max damage.
Close to max.
Half damage.
Not
No, wait,
really.
no.
It's half damage.
14.
Okay, so that's 14 points of damage. It does hurt. He holds his ground, but a chunk of his shoulder explodes. Well, one of his many shoulders. And he snarls at you.
All right.
Okay, Laviande.
I like how we're
And
focused
I
by.
am going to end my turn by just going, I don't know, there. There you go.
Can't believe I forgot Bane was a fucking
I
bonus
definitely
action.
still have enough
Sorry,
movement speed.
action.
I have 65. I can move 65
Okay,
feet
wonderful.
around,
That's
and
definitely
that's
something we
assuming I
can
don't
do.
dash.
So
All right.
it's his
And
turn.
that's going to be the end of my turn.
Yeah, once his turn finishes, we're gonna end it. So first off, he's gonna make an attack against you, Sarah. Nothing, many things personal.
Yes, in every sense of the word. Personal. He carves the shape of his favorite pizza into your shoulder.
It's very unfortunate. He wishes his friends were closer. He's lonely.
Let me guess, he has pack tactics.
I've no clue what you're talking about. So give me one
He has
second.
pack.
So, I don't care what your AC is. He hits you.
Damn.
So he's gonna hit you. You know what?
Wait.
What?
What is? Can you at least tell me what he rolled?
He rolled a 29.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
hit.
no, okay,
I
no,
didn't
no,
hit.
no, go on.
My question is it
So-
magical? Is it magical
Yes,
damage?
he is magical. But he's not the kind of magical that gets past the barbarian's resistance, despite even ignoring the fact that Zara is resistant to so many things. So here's the first attack. You're gonna take. No, this guy's not affected by Bane. You're gonna take.
Oh, that's right.
You're gonna take
My
14
bad.
points of piercing damage as he stabs his spear into you. I guess half
Making
that
so many
because you're a
weird
barbarian.
So 7, all right.
Yeah, make a strength save DC 14.
Oh no.
Arian, to make a strength save.
Okay.
Thank God.
You know what? he's pretty sure that's not going to work against you anymore, so he's just going to make attacks on you because he had a vague plan, but he's just going to attack the barbarian.
I mean, that is a good plan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a hit. That's a hit. That's 2 hits. SR 10D. So you're going to be taking 45 piercing, reduced in half because barbarian.
Holy shit. Okay, so
Man, if only I didn't use my reaction to. I could have used Phantom Protector here.
Well, that's
Okay.
unfortunate, but that's what you chose to do. Just make 2 more strength saves just in case.
by the way, it was a 2 hits. No, wait, it was a safe spell. never
Oh,
mind.
he's got multi-hit. He can attack 3 times.
No, I was talking about my disease.
By the way, I
but,
want.
I
Oh, right. No, it's a 2-hit. Only 2-hit attacks. By the way, fun fact I need you guys to know: all 3 of these guys have the exact same stat sheets. The only difference between them is HP.
Okay.
Ah,
So,
I see.
I like how we just.
if you're unlucky, you could just get ganged up on and killed. Even the barbarian will not survive if all 3 of them attack one after the other.
No, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We're going to have to
How-
end the session
How bad
here
is
probably.
Zaral looking?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go personally.
Yeah, we're gonna end the
Yeah,
session
it's
here
done.
because there's honestly just not much time left. But as you can see, the fight's not gonna last super long because one of you is gonna die
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
we-
We'll
you
be
guys,
fine. We'll
you
be
guys
fine.
okay?
we pretty
We'll
much
end the
are
session here.
firing
Okay?
on the middle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That works.
Just remember to move on to the next guy's
Yeah,
turn.
I'm gonna be honest. These guys, well, I've not given them enough HP to tank them like Bears guys would.
Yeah.
So-
Quick question.
I'll see you
How
guys
is
next time. I have to go now.
how is the
Thank
main
you
guy
very much and
looking?
Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
Give me 1 second.
Actually, I got a question. Star, if I'm gonna roll something, you can choose to use it or not. Give me a second. Roll 1d20 plus
Okay.
11.
So I'm gonna say
17 medicine.
Wait,
What's his HP?
Shut up. Shut up. I'm not gonna tell you that shit. Fuck off. Fuck off and die. All I'm gonna tell you is he's in the range of saying I would say he's wounded, but not to the point of critically wounded.
Okay, so he's not blooded.
Basically,
but,
what happens is these guys aren't gonna last 3 turns. But there's also a chance that you might not last 3 turns. Please note.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is please note. This is my fights from now on are going to be a fast fight of. This would take an hour. This fight would take an hour flat. Total. I'm pretty sure, unless you guys delay really hard. But we didn't have enough.
Guys, we should delay.
As long as don't keep making the mistake of fucking what takes an action and a bonus action, I should be fine.
Okay.
We should be fine at least.
I'm going to end everything now. Goodbye. I'll miss you all
Bye.
dearly.
Goodbye.